family, a political scientist as a family member doesn't go over well. I am not the person that they want engaging. The last thing they want is a professor at the table talking about. So I think part of it is just a lot of patience and a lot of not necessarily centering yourself in the conversation or centering other people in the conversation, but just asking questions and trying to meet someone where they want to be met. So I ask questions carefully, and it's hard to get into the mindset of I'm not going to take anything personally. That is the real struggle. But I think you need to emphasize like what commonalities you have. Like at the end of the day, if we can't like look at our family members and say, we're a family, so we're going to get through this political conversation. There's no other identity that I can imagine is more powerful than the connection you have with people you love. So I think it's about figuring out how you have conversations with your loved ones in a way where they continue to feel loved and they continue to feel empathy. And that can be really hard when you're talking about politics, but not impossible. I think just being really upfront about it. I think we try and be quiet when we should talk more. Right? Try to be honest about, listen, I get you have this point of view and you don't want to hear from me, but I'm just curious where you're coming from, because you're a reasonable person and I respect you. So I just want to know your beliefs. And at the end of the day, I think everyone just wants to hear that you respect them. And sometimes that's hard to muster when you disagree with someone politically, but with a family member, I think everyone should be able to make this happen as long as you care about the family bond more than you care about winning politically. And, look into your hearts. We all have to look into our hearts. We all need to get to that point. That being said, I realized the immense challenge that I go through, as well as I'm sure everybody who's listening, in trying to achieve this. But that's my very hippie answer. Like, just love each other, just share the love. But I do sort of think it comes down to that.